Okay, you're all set.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. It's 1:11 p.m. on May 19th, 2026, and I'll convene the board back into activity. We have our draft minutes of our last meeting in April. Any questions about the draft? Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Next, we have acceptance of our executive director's time for April 2026. Does everyone receive that? Any questions about that? We have a motion to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it. So we have a few things we've got to approve and or ratify for today. First, we have some replacements to our county boards of elections. Can you take us to that, Karen?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In Harlan County, their Democrat member was going to be out of town on election day through a few days after election day. So we need to ratify the new member that is temporary during that time. His name is Darren Majors, and he will return to his duty. The current Democrat member will return to his duties as soon as this temporary period of time is over. Montgomery County, same thing. The Democrat member there is going to be out of town for a period of time that included the election day. And the replacement is Darren Payne. And the permanent member will return to his duties as soon as the temporary days are completed. And I will turn it back over to you.
Okay. Do we have a motion to ratify these two temporary replacements?
So moved.
So moved. Do we have a second? Second? Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Next, we have some additional precinct officers. And so we've got in the packet Boone and Crittenden. Do we also have some extras in this supplemental packet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, I'll just let you take us through this.
Okay. So additional, Boone County adds one additional officer for each 47 precincts on election day. Crittenden County is using one additional precinct officer for 2 precincts, one each. Adair County has requested or is using 4 additional consolidated precincts and using 2 at each of their consolidated precincts, additional precinct officers. And same thing, they have 4 single precincts and they're using 1 additional officer at each of those. Then Clay County has requested 1 additional officer during the primary. Leslie County has requested 6 additional officers, 1 for individual precinct, 6 individual precinct. And McCreary County has requested 4 additional officers at 1 precinct and 2 additional officers at 1 precinct for 6 additional officers.
So those are our additional, and we have separately emergency. We'll come to that in just a moment, right? Okay. Do we have a motion to approve all of those requests?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. So now on page starting, are these numbered? They're not numbered. Well, starting with Adair in the main packet and also in the supplemental packet, we also have emergency precinct officers to approve.
Yes. So I will start with Adair. They requested 2 additional officers, but then Yesterday, we received a request for 4 additional officers for a total of 6 for Adair County. No, I'm sorry, 5. They requested 1 more today. So they are requesting 7 emergency officers. Hancock County has requested 6 additional officers. Let me go back. Bell County has 1 additional officer. Crittenden, 1 additional officer. Graves, 12 officers. Jefferson, 119 officers. Monroe, 10 officers. Trimble, 2 officers. But we do have some additional requests from a couple of these counties, as I mentioned. Adair already has additional, 5 additional officer requests. Hancock County has requested 6, and 6 for a total of 12. No, Hancock County is 6 only, I apologize. Hancock County is 6, and then 1 additional officer came in this morning, so it's a total of 7. Harlan County has requested, for emergency precinct officers, 17 total. Jefferson County has requested beyond their 119 officers, they requested an additional 14. And then an additional 6 officers for 20 officers, I apologize. So they have 119 plus 20, so it's 139 total emergency officers in Jefferson. Leslie County requested 1 additional emergency precinct officer in 10 precincts, so we're a total of 10. Metcalf has requested 2 additional emergency precinct officers for 2 precincts there. And I believe that's it. So I apologize, I've had some of those numbers mixed up, but many of these come in last week, and then we got several this morning when the polls opened and they realized they had a need for emergency officers. A lot of times they bring in their alternates, or sometimes swear and different things to be able to serve in a pre-authority period.
And these are all ratifications.
Yes, these are all ratifications.
Okay. Do we have a motion to ratify? Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Let's have it. Yeah, Rachel with this. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see that there. Okay, now we have Rachel with our financial report. Thank you, Rachel.
Just a couple of notes, unless anyone has any transactions on the general fund operating budget. Things look pretty standard there, but moving over to election security, I just wanted to note that we did receive our HAVA funding, but that did not hit our account until May, so you will see it in the next financial report, but we did get that in this fiscal year, so that's good. On Fund 1202, there was a small deduction of $11.88 back in February from COT that was misidentified. I contacted them and then they reallocated that this month in April, so that will be a net zero on that one. There is another corresponding whopping 67-cent charge in 130L, and that was corrected in April. I will need to correct that because I put 67, but it is actually 62 cents. So I will correct that in the next financial. I'll make a note here that allotments will be entered for FY27 throughout the rest of this month. So in our next board meeting, I can give you an outline of the FY27 budget and where those funds are allocated. And then that is really all I have for the budget or for the finances this month. If anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to take them.
Any questions? We have a motion to approve the finance report. Moved in second, any discussion? Hearing none, everybody say aye or nay. All ayes, all right, thank you very much. So we're gonna vote separately on the race assumptions. Okay. So the very last page of the initial booklet is essentially our allocation or our passing through of funds that we receive from the legislature onto the counties. I believe these rates are statutory, isn't that right? That's why they're so low, because they're from a 40-year-old statute. You wanna take us through that?
Well, the only thing I'll say, and then I'll let Rachel say, is we are giving the counties the maximum allowed, not the rates. Yeah, and it, like you said, it is.
All three.
Yes.
Yes.
And Rachel, I'll let you.
Yeah, they're the same as last year. Even though you don't have the allotments in front of you for the budget, these allotments were not affected. So they are the same as last year, which means the rates can be the same as this year. And the 255 per precinct and the 25 cents per new registered voter, those are standard and static in the statute. The 50 cents per registered voter is the maximum that the statute allows at this time.
So all we're going to do is take the money we're appropriated to pass on what the statute permits. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. Do we have a motion to do that? So moved, we have a second. Moved in second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it. And that brings us to number 9, Karen Summers.
Thank you. I don't have very much to report other than we want to encourage everyone that hasn't voted to get to the polls by 6 p.m. local time. And we are hoping that turnout will continue to improve as the day passes on. The only thing I wanted to add is that Richard and myself on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of early voting, we made a push to continue to visit as many counties as we could and go to one of their early voting locations and visit with the clerk as we traveled through. Richard took us to the 40 mark. Between the two of us, I think I did 19 and you did 21 or 22. And now we think that since we started doing this in 22, we've hit all 100. So we really tried to push for that this year. And I think the clerks appreciate that we go by and see them and want to know how the early voting is going, and they always have questions, and but it's nice to see us. So, but that's the only thing I want to add.
Okay.
That's a question. Forgive me if I should know this, so much controversy about what votes can be counted when and so forth, but not counting the votes or not counting votes for people, but just counting votes. Do we know early voting totals?
We only know the number of people that did early voting.
Well,
All the tabulation will be
that's what I
at
mean.
6 p.m.
And
Yes.
so,
Or-
well, do we know now, for example, how heavy it's been, or has it been heavier than, or less heavy than, what do we know about it?
You mean compared to 22 or 24 or
Yeah,
26?
yeah.
Who knows?
Compared to 22, it's about double. I think that's because we were coming off COVID and from the experiment of all this. And a lot of people went back to the old way for a little bit, but they creeped up to doing this as being natural now. So they use the vote centers more, they use the early voting more. So that's been doubled since 2022. But I mean, it isn't record as far as 2024 or anything like that, but
Oh,
yes,
Yeah.
it's doubled from 2022.
so the midterm split,
And we were comparing 22 because that's the last county of races, the similar races. to
you may or may not know this, I imagine this, but I mean, if somebody's trying to predict, you know, they're gonna look around the state and figure out why you might be with this or that, this or that, but the people who do that, Have a sense of, well, if the heavy loading is in pets, we can predict it soon. I'm just wondering if we know ahead of time, having a real sense of how heavy, you said earlier, maybe it'll get heavy today. Well, yeah, it sounds like you already know something.
Well, I don't know anything. We just hope it gets, more people get out to vote is really what I want to encourage.
Don't know how anyone voted.
That we don't know how anyone.
No,
No one knows how anyone voted, not even us. We don't know.
Looking
Yeah.
strictly for numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, strictly.
Right.
And no votes are tabulated until 6 p.m. or when the polls close, you don't have east and west. For central time. So.
Okay, anything else for Karen? Okay, thanks, Karen. Do we have Danetta still with
No,
us?
I think she was getting back on.
I should probably.
Yeah, she jumped on this morning.
Yeah, I saw that, I saw
Morning,
that.
She jumped on for, and it didn't sound like she was gonna be back.
So, as usual, I'll jump ahead to other business. Do we have any other business before we go into closed session? I think we've got it all with all these ratifications, right? Okay, so, we don't need a security. Well, actually, do we have anything from our, guests here on security to present in closed session or? No. All right, so we don't need a security closed session, but we do need a litigation closed session. And then when we come out of that, all that we do is discuss when we're gonna meet again, and then we'll go back to these again until the polls close. Okay, can I get a motion to go into closed session? Would you second, any discussion?